seen Cam this far into the brackets lately, but we just saw this last weekend at Akon. He got 4th place, and here at Ultimate Shockwave, he's showing that was no fluke. That was not down to, you know, there not being talent there, because like it was Austin Hockey Grand Finals, and they're considered to be a couple of the best this state has to offer. So LightningCam's like, hey, I placed high there, and I will place high tonight as well.
Yeah, you know, showing some consistency that's definitely very good for him. Those barrel combos, I've never seen that before, but that did 41.
Oh, that is actually the 41.4% is actually the LightningCam special. He combos into those barrels in that exact way so often. Dakpo did the same thing as well. I say did as if he's dead. He's just in Nevada.
Yeah, I can't say I played Dakpo's Diddy too much, but I know Cam is definitely a fan of the barrels. I feel like that move's really good. Like, in disadvantage, if your opponent doesn't have a read on it, it can definitely be hard to punish. It's hard to react to, I feel like, because it's so fast.
Yeah, very fast, and it does a lot of damage if you guess wrong on trying to punish it. So, you know, you try to not get caught by that. Also, like, you know, Cam has been a fan of using barrels that way since even Smash 4. Like, that's just his thing. And now everybody's kind of doing it because it's, like you said, so hard to react to.
For sure. And Awestin just kind of struggling to get around him on this first stock. I feel like Cam has just been able to play around what Awestin wants. I feel like Ness is very potent in the air, but on the ground when he has to just like box out Diddy, I feel like he kind of can struggle for options because, you know, you can't grab a Diddy that's just sitting and chill with banana. Like, you're going to get bananaed.
Exactly.
You know, and when it comes up to it,
ooh, that was excellent by Awestin. That whole setup was, you can't challenge this yo-yo on the ledge because it will kill you. And then he knows that with how low Cam is, he can't hit him with the barrels either, so he just, I'll react.
I just reacted to that, got the kill, and Awestin living to these kind of super high percents, getting extra credit on Cam's stock. See how much he can do.
Ooh, Awestin.
Cam just going to get out of that situation. Probably a good choice.
Yeah, really, really nice. Cam has been playing a very safe game. He's been playing very reactionary rather than read-based with the Diddy so far, which I like that against a Ness a lot, because if Awestin uses his double jump or tries to commit to his movement too deep, like you said, if he can't approach with those aerials, then what does he do against a Diddy Kong? Because that's exactly what will happen.
Yeah, for sure. That very potent, you know, Ness's ability to get around kind of Diddy in the air. I feel like if Ness can get, or Awestin can get Cam to kind of come up in the air with him, I feel like that's where he, I feel like that's where he can win most of the interactions. But it's, you know, it's up to Cam to get Awestin to kind of need to come to the ground. But without a lead, that's definitely very hard to do.
I think Cam was DIing in on that.
Yeah, the yo-yo just going to take him getting up from the stage. Unfortunate stuff, but you know, we'll see if Cam can run the stock back or if Awestin just going to close it out.
Right now, it's looking pretty good for Awestin as he starts building up these percents. But, you know, again, Cam, just the creativity from this kid. He can get in on you.
For sure. I mean, he's definitely, you know, probably the best Diddy we have here now, I think.
I would agree, wholeheartedly.
Being able to use your character to your fullest is very important because you can kind of get people in unexpected terms. Ooh. I feel like Diddy's game plan is pretty straightforward. I feel like you don't necessarily have to play against Diddy to know what he wants to do.
Oh, but what a call out from Cam!
Just straight up monkey flips onto his face, catches him out there.
He said, "I know how you're going to recover. You might have mix-ups, but this is what you're doing now."
That back throw.
Austin may get the game, but boy, Cam got the clip.
Absolutely, that was quite the clip there. He just monkey flipped right on him. I think they killed at like 90.
Yeah. I was expecting the spike, and then Cam was like, actually, I'm just going to slap you into the blast zone, and it worked.
Awestin taking a sip from his jug, getting ready for game 2. Got to prepare himself.
Babes.
I know Awestin, you know, definitely the player that is favored to get back to Grands with Deluxe. So probably trying to make this quick, you know, if he can. But in the end, you know, he still has to play around his opponent. You still have to respect your opponent. He did make it this far. But I feel like at times it can seem like kind of, I'm not sure if Cam knows what to do. I feel like when he gets into a situation without banana, like when he's just kind of there, I feel like he'll oftentimes just push a button. Like he might be scared, he might be just trying to search out something. And I feel like that's getting him punished a lot. by Awestin. I feel like Awestin has taken a hold of that and is using it to his advantage quite effectively.
The big thing I've noticed, you're onto the right thing, which is what I've been noticing about Cam. Very nice reacting to that situation. And again, you know, with Cam playing a very reactionary playstyle, it's evident that, you know, Cam used to be like a 1 or 2 playstyle Diddy. And back in Smash 4, when Diddy was as strong as could be, it worked out really well for him to just have those 1 or 2 playstyles. But now he's evolving as a player and still kind of on that game plan only kind of game. Wow.
Awestin gonna get the home run there off of the jab reset and take it right back to even.
Quick Pete Alonso.
I feel like both games, Cam has kind of had a really good start, but Awestin has just been able to kind of push it back and then really decide kind of the pace of the game on the second stock. So we'll really see if Awestin can get around that this game, because it seems like Cam has really started the second stock off a lot better than last game. You know, he's gotten Awestin already to 100, so he's in that range where probably about 10 or 20% he'll die to Banana Confirm, but right there, catching him jumping out of shield with the down smash.
Right, and what you were saying is where I was getting to with my point about Cam and his playstyles, is it looks like he could be setting up for a very nice edge guard that Cam has developed now, you know, like a much higher number of specific playstyles that he goes to, and instead of trying to make specific small adaptations or tweaks to his game
surprised
plans,
he didn't just bat there.
Probably was respecting the DI out from Cam. But what I was going to say is that instead of relying on a playstyle that goes to...
oh, man.
Instead of Cam relying on a playstyle that goes to small adaptations to your default playstyle, he just changes up his game plans to a set number of like 5 or 6. He just did it 3 times. That's what I'm saying, right? Is that it's not small tweaks. He just switches it up every now and then. He is still hitting it.
For sure. And Awestin ran that second stock just kind of how I was saying, like... put Cam in such a disadvantage on this last stock that it's like, it's totally up to Cam to make the move right now. Because, you know, in 20 or 30%, like, that's the point where back throw is going to, you know, become like a real threat for Cam. But Awestin has had to re-grab, but Cam just missed the spike there and got back aired.
Yeah, Cam really saw his opportunity. It wasn't a full re-grab situation from Awestin, I don't think. So when he missed that downer, Awestin just recognized, okay, I just dropped ledge back here, and this will be my game because I will guarantee that sweet spot.
Yeah, for sure. Unfortunately, you know, he did misspace the down air a bit, which probably, I assume that would have won him the game unless Awestin DI'd towards the stage and teched it, which I assume he would have because he's a very good player.
And on Kalos, you have such a long time to be able to do that, too.
For sure, but Diddy's spike is, like, so strong.
It's very strong.
Either way, we're going to go into game 3 here. Let's see if we see a different stage. No, going back to Kalos. I know this can help Diddy because he can wall jump on the ledge, so he can stall his recovery a bit. And that will definitely help him against the yo-yo, because if Ness is just dangling yo-yo down there, Diddy just hangs onto the wall.
Yeah, that was my first thought, too, when you're bringing that up, is that, you know, Diddy, I mean, as we saw earlier, when Awestin dangles that yo-yo off the ledge, he says, all right, like, if you're below me, sorry, there's nothing you can do, but on a walled stage, you're right. He can delay that recovery and hopefully get up before he can pull it back out.
For sure. Being able to get through the edge against or the ledge against Ness is definitely very important because he does have that yo-yo, and that's just such a potent thing on like so many characters. It's very hard to get around if you don't have like a very specific option for it. But you know, this game I feel like this game has started a lot differently from the past 2, because in the past 2 games we've seen Cam just really take I think kind of initiative on the first stock and really run away with it. But I feel like this has been way more even. But that barrel's almost going to take the first stock from Awestin.
Yeah, Kalos actually doing Cam a disservice there. Any other stage it probably would have killed. This will kill on Kalos even though. Like you saw, that monkey flip is all of a sudden very strong on that command grab.
Ooh,
nice get up attack.
Yeah, the get up attack gonna stuff out any yo-yo shenanigans Awestin's trying to go with. But this is the monkey flip, unfortunately. All that momentum is going to take him straight to the blast zone. What
happened there is Cam did the monkey flip kick, which if you activate the kick, you are unable to use your up B. Afterwards, you can only jump and I believe air dodge. If Cam had ledge canceled it like I think he was intending to, he would have been able to immediately jump right back onto the stage. But missing that ledge cancel just flew right into the blast zone.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Because, you know, now a game where Cam was kind of in the lead is going to just draw back to this even kind of stock. And I feel like, again, the second stock is really going to decide the pace of the game. I feel like if Cam is able to get the second stock first and just run away with it, it'll prove very kind of difficult for Awestin to come back here. But I feel like how in the past 2 games Awestin gets the second stock first and just gets Cam to like 70, then that's just how we saw it, and that it can just be a closed book right there.
But, I mean, as far as kill percents go, it's even once again. Kalos Blast Zone saving Awestin from the wrath of those barrels.
Yeah, Ness does have the rage. Ooh, we're going to air dodge into the up smash there.
Yeah, that was really smart. That covered everything except for Awestin drifting even further off stage. And given that I don't think he had a jump.
Crosses up with the fair, or the up air. Yeah, and just able to get that grab and put it back to even. Unfortunately, Diddy not going to be able to get anything off of that, extra stock, and this is just going to put it to an even game.
And Cam, even though he's got that ledge trap, he gave up the entire ledge trap for I don't know what reason, really.
Yeah, honestly, when you're down against a player like Awestin, you might start to get into your own head, think like, I'm gonna lose, I don't have it here. But honestly, a game's never over until it says game. So if you're, especially when you're at even stocks like this, like it's completely even. Either of them could win right now. So being able to kind of stay in your own head, having the mentality of like I can win at any point is very important. I feel like Cam, he's been playing for a long time. I feel like he definitely probably has the mental side of the game down. But as long as he's able to kind of keep in here, just keep it close, I feel like he could take this. But Awestin,
great edge guard by Awestin there. One more forward throw to get that Diddy Kong near the kill percents, but crafty barrel movement from Cam does get him back on.
Looking for that spot in Grand Finals against Deluxe, and the back throw going to do it.
Awestin will get that back throw to close it out. 3-0 over LightningCam, but like we said, man, he's got a never say die attitude. He is going to continue to, do his best to try to take a game, and even if he doesn't win the set, let's at least say he got one.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, at this point, he had a very impressive run tonight. He did get third from winner's side. So he had good stuff. Beat Ismon, who got fourth, and beat Oryx, who I don't know what place he got.
But Oryx is obviously